Sitting here with Kevin Heuer, Dave Southers of the Upstate Drummers. Kevin, how did you get started playing?
I come from a big musical family, and as a lot of drummers did, I started off with pots and pans. I dragged them all out of my mom's kitchen, and I think I actually thought I was going to maybe be taking guitar lessons, but then I was pleasantly surprised when she signed me up for drum lessons. So she got the hint.
Yeah. Where did you take lessons at?
I'm from Buffalo, New York originally, and so I started at a place called Edwin's Music that's no longer there anymore in downtown Buffalo. And my mom used to drive me a good 35, 40 minutes every Saturday morning for years and years and years, back and forth for lessons. And it was in downtown Buffalo.
Yeah. How long have you been in South Carolina now?
I've been here now since 1978. So this is home. I've been here much longer than I was ever there. So
78.
I know. I'm old.
Yeah, you're aging yourself.
I'm old, dude.
Dating it.
Yeah.
Well, you teach, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You're over at Eastside?
I am. Eastside Guitars and Drums. Terry Green.
Terry Green. I love Terry. What kind of projects you got going on right now?
Really just kind of mostly my gigs are doing a lot of theater gigs as of late. I do Greenville Little Theater, Spartanburg Little Theater, and then I also do USC Upstate, the one production they do a year. So that keeps me busy. Besides that, I'm playing with Angela Easterling. Still playing with the Ragged Orchids from Greenville, though we're a little bit on hiatus right now, getting ready to maybe do a new record. And play with Matthew Knights in Spartanburg. So those are the big three. And we got a new thing coming up, new record coming out with Matthew actually pretty soon. So.
Yeah, I heard you just got a new endorsement deal.
Yes, very, very fortunate and very happy. It's a company from the UK called Natal, Natal, and hopefully I think we can put their link up. You can see the page. Really, really nice stuff, really high quality. Came along in January-ish, earlier this year, end of last year. We've been talking for a little while. It's my friend Josh Touchton, who is the National Sales Director for the U.S. of Natal. He's my A&R guy, and I've known him since I had a Mapex deal 10, 11 years ago. And so he kind of contacted me when he got to the new company, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
It's good.
If anybody would like to book you,
yeah.
You know, how would people get in touch
You
with
probably find me through my Facebook page would be the best, and I can give you my details there. But Kevin Heuer, Heuer. Just go to my Facebook page and message me. And I'm probably on too much, as my wife says.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to catch your message. But yeah.
And as far as lessons, what are you doing 5 days a week, or
during the summer I'm doing 4 days a week. During the school year I do 5. During the school year it's almost 50, 55 students a week.
Yeah.
During the summer kind of lets down a little bit. I'm into my 40s a week, but it's still not bad. And so yeah, it's good.
And as far as lessons, how do you start kids? Do you start them with the rudiments, or?
You know, it's like you're talking about kids. So I do start them with basic reading. We start with the Ted Reed syncopation book. I just do basic reading. If they're really, really young, then we try to do phonetically. I try to like write out snare, 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 snare. You know,
yeah.
Bass, bass, whatever to go along with it, and then we kind of learn to read music that way, because I think it's important. If you're starting that young, you might as well, you know, learn to read music. It's really going to help you later on. You know, I get some of those adult students that come later on that aren't interested in that, and that's okay. So you know, then we just kind of do trade back and forth, and you know, we've got 2 kids in the room, so we'll do a lot of like I play this, and then, you know, they try to recreate. So that's kind of the 2 basics that I teach, really.
Now, you're over at Eastside, and you got all your side projects. You got the new endorsement deal.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
just come see me. Come see my bands, and you can kind of see. I always post links on Facebook for that, and for gigs coming up. Matthew Knights, he's kind of formed a collective of artists at his studio, County Line Studios. And we're doing a gig the last Wednesday of July at the Peddler in Spartanburg. So that should be kind of cool. A lot of different bands playing. Matthew's playing, of course, and then we're playing with Richie Tipton, and I think Brandy Lindsay and the Punch are playing. And I'll have more details, but that's the next big gig I have coming up. Then my next theater thing coming is in August at Greenville Little Theater, doing a play called Splish Splash, which is basically a salute to the 50s and music, and it's a great band. Same band we had last year, and so really good. John Atkins, Doug Norline, Eric Barnhart, Tim from the theater is a musical director. So yeah, that sounds like the plugs.
Yeah. All right, Kevin. I appreciate you sitting down with me, buddy.
Thanks so much, man. Thanks for having me.
Take care.
All right.